Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, 10 Minutes MBA. So today we are going to start a series. So we come to module 1, and today in module 1 of marketing and sales, we're going to talk about user experience. Why user experience is important for your business. So let me ask you a question. Remember that traditional remote? Have you used all these 50 buttons of this remote? Answer must be no mostly, and the reason is, let's try to figure it out. One thing is that these buttons never needed to be existed because we never used it, right? So these are unnecessary buttons. That is what user experience is. So user experience is removing all these unnecessary button and give the ease of convenience to the customer. So whatever business, product or services you are in, the focus should not be just on the customer, but on how can you make it easy and convenient for him. And that's what Amazon Fire Stick, it doesn't have 50 buttons, right? And the main reason is that they identified that they do not need unnecessary buttons and gave an ease of convenience. Also, when you go to amazon.com, it's so easy, such an easy process to go look out for a product and add to cart and just simply buy, right? So the if you see all the biggest MNCs, they always stress on giving convenience as part of their user experience. Urban Clap, just you need to go to the app and it's so easy to book a home service. Uber, a 2 minute booking just through two taps on a mobile phone. So the focus is not just on the customer side, but also over the convenience side. Now let's look at how we can apply it for an offline shop and for a online product. So Zappos.com. So let me take some cases. So Zappos.com, it's a shoe e-retailer or an e-commerce company which was bought by Amazon. Their customer service is so good that even if you tweet that, hey, I don't want to buy your product, but can you tell me where is the nearest hardware store? It will, the customer service department will reply to your tweet. Similarly, Starbucks. So remember when you ever head to Starbucks for a coffee, they will always put your name wrongly, even if you tell the spellings of your name correctly. And the reason they do that is so that they can have a conversation with you. And once you start building a conversation, they'll start asking, would you like to have some add-in, some more coffee, some different higher end coffee? So that's how they do it. Newspapers. You so 10, 20 years back, this newspaper, which is just rows and columns, it used to be so big, but then they reduced its size today and it's so easy. So the reason is so that it's easier to move from page to page. So when you take the example of offline shop, how we can do that is, I'll take the example of how Amazon did this. So Amazon has an example of this Amazon Go, right? Non-touch, no person, no guarded store. So if it means that if you head to their store, you won't find a single salesperson on any of the counters. And you just need to go there, scan the product, the QR code on it, and it will automatically get paid. So similarly, now if you take example of Indian shops, sir, how can we do this for Indian shops? So we can also do it in some matter. For example, developing an entry and exit pathway for the customer for an easier convenience. Secondly, in India, everyone takes, especially in the tier 2 cities, they still take a chitti where they write down all the items they want and they hand it. Then the young guy, he'll take out all the goods for him and then give it. So instead, the shopkeeper could say, look, you can message me all your items you need and I'll send you the payment link. And so that whenever you arrive at our shop, we'll have your bag ready full of those items. So in-shop user experience seamless is one of the fundamentals. Make it so easy and repeatable that customer gets a habit to come to your store and he will always come to your store. This is a kind of a hack that he gets the habit of coming to your store again and again. So let me take a real life example. So this is an automated call center, right? How they can apply user experience. So recently I was looking at Indian Gas Agency. So whenever if you're in Delhi and whenever you have to order at Indian Gas Agency, it's very easy. You just have to call to their automatic IVR Seva, the number which they have given, and then it says, we have your, this is on this registered mobile number, this is your dot 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 customer service number, press 1 to book a new cylinder. and I just need to press one, and it automatically, your booking has been accepted. And that's how simple it is. No manual intervention. And so a few days later, the gas cylinder comes in. So that's how. And now, earlier I used to had hand cash to them, but now they send an payment link as well, so I can just pay it on the same day, and the payment gets done. So whether it's offline, your in shop, and your on phone experience, these are the two things which can be made easy. We saw these two examples, right? Now let's take example of online. Online user experience, they want everything fast. The habit today is of Swiggy. So you want duck 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 duck. I want my items delivered quick. So swiftness, people can't wait. That's the online product, and hence it's more difficult compared to the offline experience. So on left side you see Swiggy, and on right side you see Zomato. I know people who prefer Swiggy solely because it's much easier to place order on it. And that's how you can understand user experience plays an important role. So coming back to our previous example, it's all about removing these unnecessary buttons and making it so convenient that your customer becomes addicted to your product or service. So let me give you two pointer just on how we can do it. So first is, research should not be based on opinions. Now that's one thing which was counter intuitive for me as well. So the idea here is that of a Swiss knife. So what if you have a Swiss knife, and if Swiss knife goes to customer and asks like, let's have a survey, what opinion would you like to have? So someone would say we want a camera, someone would say we want anything, right? Anything they can give an opinion, but this opinion should not be based uh, on, because I'll tell you how. The demands of each person could be different. Someone would like a video camera, and so your specific so that's how you're making it more complicated. Like here is the example of a dentist using a Swiss knife. You know he can't use it, right? A Swiss knife has a particular function. It can only do these 7 tasks. So you need to make sure on that. So it has to based on research, not on opinions of just customer, a sample of 50 customers asking what do you think should be about this product. No, it has to be based on research. So that's how we came on this point. And the second point is of trial. For online products, trial is a game saver. You can go to any antivirus software and they'll always give you 30 days free trial. So the idea is that they'll make you habituated, and once you come back, you're like, okay, let's buy it out. An easier example is that whenever you visit a clothes shop, so the salesperson would agree to give you for a trial that, okay, ma'am, you can take this product, you can try it for a month, just don't remove the tag. And that's how trial helps in gaining sales as well. So finally, there are two levels for an online product. One is on software and second is on hardware. So on software, imagine you have a phone which on every time you open the mobile phone, it asks for a software update, again software update, again software update. You will become so stressed that you like, I don't need this mobile, however good the hardware is, right? So similarly here, Apple has done a great job in focusing that on user experience very well. And so one great example which we all still remember is that when Steve Jobs, he said, you know, what is that right corner pocket used for? The small pocket in denim, is it used for coins, keeping coins, or is it used for something else? And then he goes there, he picks out this iPod and he shows it to the world. And that's how he has created this specific stigma that this has been used for, and it remains in our mind. So I hope you understood what main things I wanted to cover here is that user experience is all about removing the unnecessary buttons from the remote. The goal idea is give the convenience to the customer so much so that he becomes habituated to your product. The likes of Swiggy have done the same. Thank you and have a great day.